You hate yourself. I do hate myself. I'm gonna cut away the bullshit. How's it, Mensa? I'm not very good at intros, but we're doing an intro. This is a commentary for 17, which is a short film that I made with my friend Kemi.
Hi.
We are going to just watch and talk, and if you want to listen, you can do that. It would be quite cool, though, if you did. Bless. Okay, let's go. So this film, Kemi, what is it about?
It's like a coming of age thing. We filmed it ages ago.
We did, it's
and
true.
It's like about the year 17 and its meaning. Because it feels pretty meaningful. I don't know. It felt pretty meaningful at the time, I think.
It's true. Yeah, definitely. That's what's been interesting about editing this for me, and also looking back at this footage. Because, it's November right now, which is when I edited it all, and we're watching and recording this. And in January, when we filmed this, like about to enter 18 term and the final year of high school, like all this stuff felt really intense.
Yeah. I mean, now we're coming to like the end of it, and I don't feel anything.
all emotions and angst have kind of dissipated, which is kind of also, I'm not gonna say ironic, but not something I was expecting. But I think that's also why like this is a really cool like little time capsule of a thing, because it's like it's such like specific emotions and moments that we're not gonna like feel again necessarily as intensely, because teenagers really feel everything.
Oh my gosh, it's so fucking dramatic.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But that's also why I appreciate how dramatic this film is with these conversations and viewpoints.
It is. It's really sweet.
I hope it isn't too pretentious though. I don't know.
I lean into the pretentiousness.
It's true. That was the whole vibe. It is true. It's cool as well that we got to film this in Constantia Neck. I'm saying this, but I don't think any of our viewers will know what Constantia Neck is. But
yeah, don't dox yourself.
I'm not trying to dox myself, bro.
James lives in Constantia Neck.
I do not live in Constantia Neck. Do not go looking for me there. But I'm saying I usually always film everything in my general area, and this was quite far out of the way. And it's a really nice scenic area. It's also crazy because this was literally, I remember I had the idea for this concept and video like 2 days into a holiday away in like the bush, South African bush, and I wrote it down in my notebook, and I immediately considered you for it alongside another one of my friends, it was Shauna. And I was like, I have all this stuff, and then I remember I like tried my best to get in contact with you so I could tell you about we're gonna do this on the day I get back, and then I met up with you at the airport, which is crazy, and then we filmed it, and
yeah, you'd like literally just gotten out of the bush.
I was dying to film this. I had so much angst within me. I was thinking about it so much, and it's so crazy because like obviously the whole like basis of this thing is like improvised conversational dialogue that's like just real, but I was so pressed about what I was gonna say. Like, I was like, fuck, I don't think I know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I know, and I think I said it earlier, like all these conversations kind of just sound like all the conversations we have anyway.
Well, that's the beauty of it, that it just comes out eventually. And there's like obviously the nice comfort of like we're gonna edit this so it's not like totally
We're gonna sanitize it.
We're gonna I did get rid of some like really cringy stuff we said because I just couldn't.
Please, I don't think I could withstand
most of it was me, but I think that's probably because like I will cringe most of myself, especially.
Oh, no, then you didn't look at my cringy shit with the same eye.
I don't know, bro. You don't say much cringy shit. You're pretty wise with your words, so I don't know. I will say though, with these shots, I was really frustrated because you can't like see your face in like any of them. And there were very few shots where like your face is. It's now more towards the end. I don't know. Filming this was a disaster, and I think that's also why we had to go back so many times.
Finding your friends, losing your friends.
I love the sequence so much. Oh my gosh! Wait, look how I deck you.
Damn, so true. I'm saying like, yeah, I think it wasn't originally my idea to include all of this, but I thought I needed to conceal some of the bad filming stuff and also make it more interesting.
Yeah, I mean, oh cute, look at them dancing.
I think the most fun parts of filming this were probably when we were goofing around doing that stuff like the decking. I don't know, why are we referring to it as the decking?
Because I decked you.
You did deck me. You did deck me. But this was also crazy. I remember the original time we filmed this, I asked my sister to help. I'm not using any of that footage, but shout out to my sister because she was making a whole thing out of it when it was happening. I blew a fuse on my light bulb because I put like foil, like tissue paper around my light bulb to try to get the right light, but I had like the wrong settings on my camera so it didn't work. This is the best, and this is just the best
We did that
sequence.
at school.
We did do it at school, and also at other places.
Yeah.
This sequence was filmed
We did
across
not
like.
smoke at school.
We did not smoke at school. No,
And that
we
was
were,
in my bathroom.
It's true. Yeah, we did this like across like the longest time. Like this is footage from across like 10 months.
Yeah.
But I was waiting for ages to do the party scene with all these people dancing. Those are all our friends.
That was so fun.
That
Whose
was.
nails are those?
Those are Sarah True's.
Oh damn.
Yeah. In my opinion, this was the best way and the most appropriate way to end Matric.
What, party at school?
Yeah, well, I remember Maya like joked while we were filming that it's like this is better than our dance after party. And
Kinda
it's
was.
kind of yeah, which is actually kind of sad because
how was kind of
how is the bar that low? You know,
shit, man. But there was some cute times at that party.
it's true. With this scene,
Oh my gosh,
what?
I was so emotionally distraught. With
This, yeah, we had just finished watching Mysterious Skin, and I think you can feel it here. You were ready to trauma dump,
Exactly.
and
Yeah, no.
also the lighting in this scene. I was very moved by Greg Araki just generally, but more of his like earlier stuff with the lighting here. But it didn't really work out because I chose the wrong settings on my camera, so everything was like way too dark, and I had to. It just doesn't look good. And I was kind of upset. I realized that like already while we were filming this, and that's why I told you like the next day we needed to do it again. But it didn't. Then when we did go back, it didn't even feel right. But I don't know. I think it was also kind of weird because of how pressurized the filming for this was. Like this scene where we're talking about what it's like to be 18 now. It was kind of hard to put oneself in that like headspace.
What was the time frame? What date was this? Like
This
what
was
month?
This was January 16th.
Yeah, we weren't 18 yet.
We weren't 18 now. We
We
were a
were
month out of being 18. I think, well, yeah. And then, so, there's all these, like, filler shots here.
Oh my god, I'm so angry at my fit. Why
Yeah.
did you should have warned me
Yeah.
while we were filming that day. Look at me, what am I wearing?
It was really difficult to find days to film because of how intensive final school year has been. So it would be like during break times, I would be like, and it would make me so anxious, even though we were doing like the simplest stuff, but just to try and put in the effort to do it. That's Bowie, shout out.
Woo, Bowie!
Bowie's awesome, wanted to feature her in this as well, because she's a very cool, special person.
Bowie's rad.
She is rad, it's true. So this scene, then we filmed the next day after January 16th, on the 17th, the morning after, because I realized the footage we had shot the previous night was absolute fucking dog shit. So we kind of just like reiterated the same stuff we'd said.
Yeah, and less traumatized.
And less traumatized, so it was easier to distance ourselves. Yeah, there was a lot of emotional weight in what we had said the previous night, which is also why I think I still wanted to use it, because damn, you can feel some of that shit that's said. But it wasn't originally my intention to use the previous scene as well. It was only when we got to the final scene of this, which we'll get to, that I thought it would be a sweet idea to like get a little self-aware and make the film about making a film, trying to document. Is it? But it's kind
Film
of
within a film.
yeah. Okay, shut the fuck up, Kemi. But I'm saying like,
Pastiche.
I'll kill you. Damn. You know what? You actually make a Waiting for Godot reference in this, which I cut out.
Oh no, why'd
Yeah.
you cut it out?
Sorry, we're talking about drama right now, for real.
Sorry. Fucking hate drama kids.
Yeah.
I've worn this. I think I'm wearing
You wore
this
it
jersey
twice.
today as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Your fits, like outside of these school days, they went hard.
They did no school.
But,
School
so
don't
it's-
expect me to dress well, please.
I mean, same with me.
we did that scene like 6 times.
We did. It's true. And this is, in my opinion, the best scene outside of the dance party scene. I love the party scene also just because I've been wanting to use that song for ages. I remember when I did think about the idea for this, I was just thought I need to use "Empty" by Kevin Abstract because that is like the ultimate like teenage angst anthem.
Yeah, that's good. You put it on my birthday gift.
Did I?
As well,
Oh, I
Empty.
did. Well, that's because I remember as well, like 2 years ago last year, at one of our friends' parties, I completely like headbutted you to that song, like very painfully
I had a
so.
bruise.
You did have
so long.
It was very embarrassing, but it's like a memory that will bind us forever.
Oh, yeah. Pain.
So it's fine. And I think I like this scene the most because it feels the most distanced from all the angst. And this was like a week, 2 weeks into the beginning of our school year. So this was also filmed very shortly after January, because this is now November that we're recording this and it's finished.
Yeah.
All the other footage in between, like the scenes of us like talking at school, that was done in like April, May, and the party scene.
The party was recent.
The party scene was also done in April, May, but there was another one that was done in November. No, not November, October.
Yeah.
So it was been all over the place. I just love the natural moments in conversation. Like, it's cool having like introspective and deep moments, but it's really cool like when we just get a moment to like stop and be like, oh my gosh, the stars are cool.
Mm. I remember that conversation. I don't remember most of what we're saying, but I remember talking about the stars.
You can't see any stars out in the suburbs, and that's great because I live in the suburbs, but where I live I don't have street lights.
Oh.
So I love street lights, and that's also why earlier on as well, just before the party scene, I loved the fact that we were able to film by your place because there's like just street lights and like all that there. I just love how that looks.
No nature.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for that aesthetic. I just love it. I think maybe because I just haven't grown up around it.
That's why I like coming to yours, because then I can actually see the stars.
Just, detach.
Yeah.
And you didn't come out last night. We're not talking about that right now.
Oh, no, sorry. I went to bed.
Yeah, you went to bed. It's true. We have been staying up waiting for Brockhampton, and it did not drop. But whatever. I'm saying, like, we were very bleak here. But this was my...
I don't know. I don't feel like it's not a bleak... I feel like my tone makes it bleak.
Your tone...
It was just like...
But already here is like there's a weird acceptance of aging. And that's what I'm saying of like the anticipation of matric and the final year of high school was way worse than what matric actually was.
Mm-hmm.
If I can be real with you, if I confront. Like matric, yeah, it was bad, but just I think in terms of stress, once you were in it, you were so like trying to just appreciate everything, and that's kind of, this whole film is really just a kind of like representation for me about wanting to appreciate everything you can in a moment.
I feel like with matric, you're not really confronted with these emotions as head on, but they're still there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm feeling them a lot more now because I'm ending it and I don't have the time to, like, I don't have the space to fill my time with work.
Mm.
Well, that's not very comforting.
Whereas, like, during
So
the
now
trip, you're
you're just-
fucking working. You're
Yeah,
like,
now you're just
I don't care about my
reflecting.
future, my goals, my plans. Now I'm like, oh shit, what am I doing with my life?
Fuck, it's true.
It's fine, December.
December.
We
gonna
months
get it.
exist after December.
But that is gonna be weird because it's about the future. But I'm saying like, 18.
I don't know.
We gonna make a sequel? Probably
We can
not.
make a sequel.
We can make one about 2021 because that's the next crazy big one.
I like the number 19,
19 is a really nice number. It's true.
right? And then it's the year before 20.
Anyway, this is the good ending, right here. I think finally.
I think it's the most us.
Yes. I'm always so concerned with this kind of stuff of like how the viewer is going to interpret it, and I feel like here, like this is the most like deserved. We had like the most deserved ending that we could have gotten because we did film like 3 different endings. It feels like the most elaborate in it kind of articulating our struggle to finish this.
Yeah, I'm so
And-
tired.
Yeah, and we were really tired, and we still haven't really stopped being tired. But
Permanent state of being. You just gotta live with it.
that's true. Okay, well, thank you for listening to this commentary. Shout out Kemi. Shout out all the people who were in this and helped film it.
Shout out James.
Yo, Blaise.
Shout out Bowie.
I can't wait for the Brockhampton album. Shout out Kevin Abstract because I love that man, and he inspired me with the angst.
Shout out Matt Champion and Ramil because you're a sexy, sexy motherfucker.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Blaise.